I had the pleasure of reading Good to Great by Jim Collins. Jim Collins writes a very intriguing book on the ideal of companies moving from good to great. To answer this question, Collins does an extensive 5-year research on over 1,500 companies to explain how companies move from simply being quite good at what they do to being great. Collins contends that to make this move, a company must 1. Possess level 5 leadership. Leadership that is determined, a leader who possesses humility and, most importantly, a sense of self-worth and investment in the corporation. Number 2, having the right people in place, getting the wrong people off the bus and the right people on the bus. Number 3, determining and then focusing solely on your core business, knowing exactly what you're the best in the world at, as Colin explained, and focusing on that above anything else. And most importantly, number 4, simple hard work. Collins explains that it takes time and effort to move an organization or business from good to great. It's not just some quick fix you can find overnight, but instead a continuous process. Now, you may ask me, why is this book worth reading? It's worth a read because Collins identifies crucial factors to having a successful business or organization. He not only identifies these factors, but he proves and explains his reasoning. It's not enough to contend that good business and great business are not the same, but to instead prove this point through extensive studies. Also, not only can this book be applied towards a business or organization, but can it be applied towards one's life. We must all have characteristics of a level 5 leader: determination, humility, a sense of self-worth, and investment in our own lives, which many of us lack. We must all surround ourselves around the right people, moving people who are enablers or just downright bad off the bus and gathering those of like minds and like values on the bus. And most importantly, to achieve true success, you must work hard. Now, Collins ends the book by explaining that the question of why greatness is nonsense, which I agree with. If you do what you love what you do, and most importantly, you do what makes you happy, the question should not necessarily be, why should I be great, but instead, how can I be great? The book is a great read. I encourage you all to read Good to Great by Jim Collins.